this vermin! We must...
Someone please turn him off.
Herr my name is George Bell. I've read your paper. We have a common enemy, you and I.
As of today, all of Germany does.
I'm what you might call an angry ex-Nazi. I used to work for Röhm till he fired me.
Yes. I heard there was a falling out.
I wish to supply you with information. Damaging information, I think it'll help you.
Outrageous. And not a word is true. And you expect us to believe that? What are you insinuating? I have nothing to do with this. What about yourself?
This was a private, internal memo about using agitation in the SA! Do you have any idea how much damage you've done to us right now?
I don't know how Gerlich got a hold of this. But if you let me go to Munich, I will find his source of information.
It's too late for that. Hindenburg read your article and called the Fuhrer this morning. People everywhere are attacking Jewish businesses. Consequently, the economy's tumbling, everyone's close to rioting, and this article is the last straw. If we don't bring this under control, and soon, Hindenburg says he'll declare martial law, and he'll bring the army in to do it.
Then now's the time to storm the presidential palace. Take over the government.
Are you mad?
Put me in charge of the army, and I'll unite them behind you. This is our chance.
Great idea. Why didn't I think of that? Could it be because the army consider you a swine? At the mere suggestion, they flew the National Socialist flag rather than subordinate themselves to you. You and your SA, Ernst. Nothing more than political dinosaurs. You refuse to evolve, like the rest of us.
Oh, believe me, Adolf, you don't want to meet what we're capable of evolving into. And to think he was once a friend of yours. Now he's just one of many who can trip us up. And the list keeps growing.
He's right, you know. Sometimes primitive force is the only way. Helps if there's some kind of legal reason behind it, of course, something outrageous to provoke a response.
Do you have any suspects?
Has anyone been arrested?
What actions will you take as a result of this?
Could this be a communist plot?
What happened?
Apparently a Dutch communist broke in and set the fire. Police have him under arrest.
Tell Röhm he can still be of some service. You were talking about an enemies list. That's not a bad idea.
This is a signal from God. We are under siege. The terrorists have opened fire, and we will fire back.
It's good to see him so happy.
This is an outrageous crime, and someone will answer.
But this completely overrides the Constitution. Effectively, it puts you in charge.
These are troubled times, sir. The Constitution could not anticipate them. The national monument has been destroyed. Our democracy is under attack. If we're to wage war on these foreign infiltrators, certain civil rights must be suspended.
When power is seized instead of bestowed, the hand that seizes it is often burnt. The Reichstag must approve this before I decide anything.
In order for the government to carry out necessary procedures against terrorism, Reichstag must support an enabling act. This act is your opportunity to hand power over those that can wield it most effectively. From now on, all legislation will be handled by the administration, which will have sole right to make constitutional changes. Freedoms of speech, association, and the press are temporarily suspended. Privacy rights in relation to telephone and postal communication are revoked.
Order! Order! It's very good, Sepp, but let's use a larger typeface for Hitler.
Hitler's just called an emergency meeting of the Reichstag. Wants their approval for something he calls the Enabling Act, which will turn this country into a police state with him as absolute ruler.
My God. No matter what he does, he just gets stronger.
I'll bet the Nazis set the fire themselves.
There's something I haven't told you. Once this is out, Rome will identify me as your source. My job as Rome's press secretary was just a front. He hired me to get financing outside.
Financing? For what?
The SA. He agreed to sign a contract with a man in London in exchange for exclusive oil imports to Germany.
The Nazi Party was given economic incentives to a foreign investor.
What happened to Germans for Germany?
Exactly.
We've got to get this news to Hindenburg. And Bell, we've got to get you someplace safe. Sepp, I've got contacts in Berlin. I'll put you in touch with them. Go home, pack your bags. Go to the train station. Bell will bring my report to you there. We've got to hurry.
The government assumes the right to intervene in any situation to restore order. The right to draft laws passes from the Reich's president to chancellor. I offer the Reichstag the chance for peace in Germany.
Never! If you respect our constitution...
The Vice-Chancellor, please return to his seat.
I will take any refusal as a statement of opposition. Gentlemen, you must decide. Will it be peace or war?
Deutschland, Deutschland, über alles, über alles in der Welt. Wenn es geht zu Schuss und Trutzel, Lüge liegt zusammenhält.
Who is his source?
No one.